Welcome to PJ Storytime. I'm Miss Barbara, and thank you for joining me this evening. We're going to read some books to help us wind down, get ready for bed, and have some fun. Alrighty, so the first book we're going to read is called Unicorns Are the Worst. What? I love unicorns. How could unicorns be the worst? Well, let's read and we'll find out. So this book is by Alex Willen. Let's begin. For hundreds of years, I have gone about completing my important goblin business in peace, from documenting spells, to gathering ingredients for spells, to alphabetizing the ingredients I've gathered for spells. No distractions, no interruptions, just me and my work. But guess who decided to move into the meadow next door? Who could it be? Unicorns! Now, I know what you are going to say. Unicorns are the best. Unicorns are magical. Blah, blah, blah. That's true, but a lot of things are magical, like elves and fairies and what's the other one? Elves, fairies, and oh, right. Goblins! I have studied the forgotten magic that lies deep within the earth. I know spells that can transform socks into slugs. I can turn broccoli into ice cream. What? I have even mastered the three-stranded braid. But despite all of this, does anyone ever ask to have a goblin-themed birthday party? Look here, do you guys see? Is there any goblin birthday party stuff at the party store? I don't think so. It's just unicorns. Meanwhile, all unicorns do is frolic around all day on their dainty unicorn hooves. These are their hooves. Frolicking isn't even hard. Goblins can frolic. We just choose not to. I don't get it. They are just horses with pointy heads. I have pointy ears, but you don't hear me carrying on about it. And the glitter. So much glitter. Do you realize how hard it is to get glitter out of a smock? Look at that, he's trying to get the glitter out. They are constantly playing their instruments. Newsflash, unicorns, not everyone likes harp music. And the tea parties, so many tea parties. It's not like they ever ask me to one of their tea parties. Not that I would have time for tea parties when there's all this important work to be done. It's not like the shrub is going to document itself. Do I enjoy a good cup of tea? Perhaps the occasional crumpet? We'll never know, because someone around here has to take their work seriously. You know what? I wouldn't go to one of their silly tea parties, even if they did ask me. You know why? Why? Because unicorns are the worst. Oh my, I don't think he likes unicorns. I would rather be neighbors with gnomes. Or this dragon. Or a chicken. It's a chicken. Or a, wait a minute. Dragon! Run for your lives! Save yourselves, my little slugs. Look at that, the dragon's chasing them. Oh no! Oh no! He's stuck and the dragon's right there. What's gonna happen? The unicorns! Well, I guess unicorns do have some good traits. Look, they're saving the goblin. For instance, did you know their glitter can put out dragon fire? Whoa! And that harp music can be quite disorienting. Those dainty hooves pack quite a wallop. And it turns out a unicorn's horn is more than just pointy. All right, fine. As far as neighbors go, unicorns aren't that bad. But I think we can all agree dragons are the worst. The end. That was so fun. He ended up liking the unicorns. The dragons, though, they were pretty scary. Speaking of dragons, our next book is You Don't Want a Dragon? That sounds right after the story we just heard. Shall we read and find out a little more about dragons? Alrighty. This book is written by Anne Dykman, and it's illustrated by Liz Klimo. Alrighty, let's begin. Now you've done it. I told you not to wish for a dragon. Did you already forget what happened when you wished for a unicorn? The destruction, the multiplication, poof, 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 poof. Seems like he also has a problem with unicorns. The cupcakes. Well, a dragon is worse. Much worse. Trust me. Just like with a unicorn, having a dragon seems fun at first. All right, super fun. Look, the dragon's rescuing him from the bear. Fine, it's awesome too, okay? But once again, it's not worth it. What you don't know is dragons chase and drool. And what the stories never mention is where charcoal comes from. Don't mention this at your next barbecue. Trust me. What's this here? Uh-oh. What do you think the charcoal is? With dragons, not to mention the wagging, the digging, and the scooting. I know you're doing your best, but I haven't even gotten to the most ginormous problem with having a dragon. Uh-oh, what has the dragon done? Dragons get, oops, hang on. There we go. Let's get back to it, shall we? Dragons get ginormous. Oh my goodness. I told you. Why didn't you trust me? You just don't have the space for a dragon. In your heart, yes. But in your house, no. You need to wish this one back. It's for the best. But I bet the perfect pet for you is right around the corner. Take a look. When you've found each other, you'll know. Perfect. Look, he's at a pet adoption and he found, what's that? Is that a hamster? Got everything you need? Habitat, supplies, care sheet? Good. Your new pal can get settled while you tidy up. Oh, he's got to clean up the mess the dragon made. Wait, did you put the lid on right? You don't want your little buddy getting lost or injured or eating something they shouldn't. No, not that. Trust. Poof! Oops, too late. Ding, ding, ding. Poof, 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 poof. Oh no. Good luck, kid. Oh, that was such a silly story. He got a hamster in the end. That seems like a better pet than a dragon. Don't you think so? Alrighty. So our last book today is Going Back to Unicorns, Itty Bitty Kitty Corn by Shannon Hale and Leon Pham. What's this one about, you think? Well, it kind of looks like the thing we saw at the end of the last book. Let's read and find out. Kitty thinks she might be a unicorn. A horn sits atop her fuzzy head, pointing up, up, up to the sky. She feels so perfectly unicorny. Look at me, says Kitty. You're not a unicorn, Puddie Pie, says Parakeet. You're curled up like a cat. Fluffy Fry, says Gecko. Kitty stands tall. She braces on her pod-clawed unicorn hooves. She gallops on her eensy-weensy unicorn legs. Look at me, says Kitty. You're still not a unicorn, Fuzzy Heenie, says Parakeet. You have a stubby tail, teeny tiny, says Gecko. Kitty closes her eyes. She concentrates and poof! Her tail puffs up fat. Look at me, says Kitty. You're never going to be a unicorn, Funny Foo, says Parakeet. You meow in your sleep, Miffy Mew, says Gecko. Nay, says Kitty. Nay, nay. She sticks her pink nose in the air, ears in case they didn't hear. Nay, you're a cat, says Parakeet. And that's that, says Gecko. Still, Kitty's unicorn heart beats harder. She lifts her front hoof and sweeps her magnificent tail. The sun is low, the shadows are long. At last, she looks exactly how she feels. Ha ha! Look at me now! Yells Kitty. Wow! Says Parakeet, astonished. Whoa! Says Gecko, impressed. Finally, they see me, thinks Kitty. Look at the shadow. Until, clop, clop. Gecko points with his fat-tipped finger. Now that's a unicorn. The unicorn brandishes his horn. He sweeps his magnificent tail. He neighs a mighty neigh. Suddenly, Kitty feels no bigger than a ball of lint. Flop, flop, flop. Pardon me, says the unicorn. Yes, speaks Kitty. I so admire your fuzzy ears and silver whiskers, says Unicorn. You do? Says Kitty. And I wondered. Unicorn looks right and then left. Did you know? What? Says Kitty. Did you know? Says Unicorn, whispering now. What? What? Yells Kitty. Did you know? Says Unicorn, that I am a kitty corn. Kitty gasps. Her tiny tail twitches with joy. Yes, says Kitty. I see that now. You are a kitty corn. You are a fuzzy, furry, adorable kitty corn. Look, he put on fuzzy ears. Unicorn nods. I knew that another kitty corn like you would see. Yes, says Kitty. I see you. Kitty and Unicorn are both kitty corns. Kitty trots on her soft, teeny paws, and Unicorn pads on his huge golden hooves. They both like to toss their manes and brandish their horns. They both like to scamper after bumblebees and stretch out in a path of grass. And when the sun is low, their shadows merge till you can no longer tell one from the other. Oh, look, it's a big heart. The end. All right, guys, thanks for joining me. We read some fun, magical, silly stories tonight. Before we say goodnight, would you like to sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star with me? Alrighty, let's start. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. All right, friends, good night.